What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp.
Sparky.
Back again like you never left. And today we're going to be doing a Sparky video. This time it is on the Beretta 1301 Mod 2 tactical shotgun. It's always a blast. When we have shotguns here on the channel. There's nowhere near as many shotguns out on the market as there are AR-15s, and every time we get to test and review a tactical shotgun of some sort, we take it and we run with it, and we love every second of it because shotguns are just fun. So this is the 1301. This is Beretta's tactical shotgun. You know, you've seen it all across the internet. About everybody's done a review on it at this point, other than us. And we don't have that many semi-automatic 12-gauge shotguns.
No, not out here.
Not on the tactical realm. Sparky has every shotgun known to man. His just for killing birds. This one's for home defense.
Brand new back doors.
Yeah, brand new back doors. So today we're going to be talking about a little bit of the shotgun, how we have it set up, how we have it loaded out, and what we kind of think of the overall, you know, shotgun so far. This thing does come in at $2,000 MSRP on Beretta's website.
A little pricey.
It is a little pricey. You can probably find it anywhere between $1,600 and $2,000. We did source this from 801 Weapon Works. So big shout out to Colt over there at 801 Weapon Works. If you want to go check him out, you know, Google 801 Weapon Works and tell him we sent you, and he'll help you out and you know, find you some cool stuff for a reasonable price. So let's dive right on into it. But before we do, we have to give a big thank you to the biggest supporter of the channel, us. Basement Operator Company. We are you know, Basement Operator Company is our tactical apparel line. There you can find, you know, awesome shirts, but if you go to basementoperator.com, there's a whole lot of other stuff over on the website, from builds to stickers to Sparky's nudes, anything you can find over at basementoperator.com. So now that we've got the biggest supporter out of the way, we also have to thank the people that keep the channel going, the people other than ourselves. Biggest thank you to TrueShot. TrueShot is the ammo supporter here on the channel. They sent out a ton of stuff for this 1301. So big thank you to TrueShot. There you can find 5.56, 9mm,
22,
shit ton 12 gauge. Basically anything you can think of that will serve your plinking or tactical purposes can be found at TrueShot. So if you want to check out TrueShot, head on over to basementoperator.com/links, and it is one of the highlighted links at the top. All right, Sparky, so let's start ourselves out right now. Do you think we should go over the loadout, how we have it set up, or do you think we should talk specs?
Let's go specs.
All right, let's talk specs. First things first, the elephant in the room. The son of a gun's tan as all get out. Automatically makes it better when you're purchasing stuff that's tan or FDE. It makes it shoot better. It means it'll run faster, run with more or less lube. If you over lube it or under lube it, it'll run better. The FDE is actually really pretty.
It is very nice.
We had the choice between the black or FDE, and we don't have any FDE shotguns other than your painted ones, which are lame.
Painted, Magpul.
Whatever. This one, obviously a beautiful finish on it. Came directly out of the box like this, didn't have to go send it anywhere, and it actually is beautiful. For a $2,000 shotgun, it better be. And you know, we're your everyday dudes. We're not law enforcement, we're not military. Imagine us just picking up a shotgun. We hold it to the same standard as you would hopefully hold it to. You know, we want something that's going to look good, that we're going to be proud of, that that's going to run, and that we're happy we bought it. So I mean, fit and finish is very important.
Something you can be proud of.
Something you can be proud of. Okay. Moving on to the actual stuff. This thing is an 18.5-inch 12-gauge semi-automatic gas-driven shotgun. That was one hell of a sentence right there.
3-inch shell.
With a 3-inch shell. Thank you for adding that.
You cannot go 3.5.
Cannot go 3.5. This thing is Beretta's tactical rendition of their tactical version of their shotgun. Okay, so this is meant for, you know, the home defense, professional shooting applications, maybe even a little competition. Maybe. I don't know, depends on if you're all right with an 18.5-inch barrel for competition shooting. I don't know how far you're shooting. This thing does hold 7+1. All right, so that means
large capacity.
Large capacity. You cannot take this dove or turkey hunting
without a plug.
Or duck hunting without a plug. Very illegal here in the old Virginia. But you can defend your house with it, which is probably the the go-to reason somebody would pick this thing up. All right.
I would say.
So let's talk a little bit about the features that make this a good home defense weapon or bad home defense weapon. I don't know, however you want to go at it. We'll start up here at the very front. We are kicked off with the tube and the barrel, and to hold them all together, you have a QD part, or what would you call that?
Clamp, I guess.
QD clamp. This clamp has 2 QD points here on either side, which are really nice for versatile
Left or righty
sling mounting options, depending on, you know, if like you said, you're a left or right-handed shooter. Moving further down, we get to the grip. Now this is a very good texturized grip. It has M-LOK on the top. As you can see here, we have a Picatinny piece with a light mounted. We'll get into the light and mounting later. Moving further down, we have the barrel itself. This is an 18.5-inch Cerakoted barrel made in Italy. Bougie, you know, when you get stuff from Italy, it automatically just makes it fancy. Moving on down to the receiver, you have a Picatinny piece on the top of the receiver where we have our optics mounted. We have, what are these called? They're like ghost ring sights.
Ghost ring, yep.
Yep.
You're learning.
Words.
Look at him.
I know.
I'm gonna turn into a shotgun guy.
No. You move on to your bolt. It has a rotating bolt with a B-link gas system in it. The gas system was
Pretty
smooth.
Yeah.
You know.
Didn't hang up out of the box.
No.
Of course, he didn't clean his guns first, so he's just running it.
No.
So it was eating up that buckshot like it was nothing.
Yeah, we ran through a lot of different ammunition. We have some Sterling here. This was some buckshot. We have some YTR Troy. We have actually slugs and buckshot from them. Both of those ran really well. And then we also have some NSI buckshot and more Sterling and NSI buckshot as well. So we have a lot of NSI, a lot of Sterling and Troy, and all of it shot pretty good. You know, we actually ran into no issues shooting any of it. The Beretta 1301 just really ate it all.
Yeah.
But you know,
and most of your gas operated shotguns aren't gonna have an issue going in between like that and a light load, right? You know, for the most part. Like an inertia driven, you might have some issues. Might break them in first.
Yeah, we actually noticed that the last inertia driven shotgun that we had that
they want to handle the light stuff.
No, it didn't.
At least to start with, you got to break it in pretty good.
Yeah. So overall, this thing ate everything we gave it. The only thing we didn't give it was some really, really light target loads. You know, we can't attest to that, but it ran everything that you'd shoot at a bad guy just fine. And that's probably why you're getting this anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Is for some home defense and some, you know, tactical scenario shooting.
Shooting some pumpkins after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, shooting some pumpkins after Thanksgiving. Maybe we should do a pumpkin shoot video. Let's talk about how it reloads and loads. So this thing, we were talking about it actually as we were shooting it. Things loads really, really easily. I like the release on it. I like how it has an extended latch.
Yeah, all the controls are extended, which is nice.
Yeah.
So in a tactical situation, well, if you're wearing gloves, it makes it a whole lot easier. You'd see the same thing on like most of your waterfowl shotguns. A lot of them, the controls are extended and much bigger so that in colder weather, if you're wearing gloves, you can
make sure you can hit it.
Yeah.
Do all the stuff you need to do to it. Safety located here on the lower portion of the receiver.
In front of the trigger, which some people may or may not like. I'm not the biggest fan.
Really?
I don't know.
Why do you like it?
I'm used to an 870.
Oh.
So I'm used to being a little farther back. So I think it's a little easier to get to, but you can obviously still get to it, you know? But it's just not as easy as...
Not as functional.
Well, I mean, it's still functional. It's just, I prefer it farther back because I'm used to other styles. But,
that's fair.
But, you know...
To each his own.
To each his own. Yeah.
Right, to each his own. Moving back to what really makes it special.
Well, the trigger.
Well,
while we're down there.
While we're down there, this is supposed to have a more semi-flat facing trigger. It has a really nice trigger in it.
Very crisp for a
Very
shotgun.
crisp.
And stupid fast reset. Oh,
It's nice. It
For
is
shotgun,
really
that's
nice.
nice.
And like I had previously mentioned, Beretta likes to boast that it has a kind of like half curved, half straight trigger. I think it's pretty nice. I think it feels really comfortable.
Yeah, I like it compared to other ones.
Oh yeah.
Big fan.
Yep.
It's like next to no take up.
Moving on, The part that makes it look like a tactical shotgun, I don't know if it necessarily makes it a tactical shotgun,
Pistol grip.
is the pistol grip and stock group on this shotgun. It has a really nice rubberized pistol grip. You can see kind of the difference moving from, you know, the metal here to a rubberized texture. I like it a lot. I think that it looks good, that it feels really comfortable in your hands. Like the grip angle on it, I like it.
Yeah, it throws
feels
up there real
natural.
Nice. Yeah, it just throws up there nice. Because some get a little weird. Like you can just look at them and like, oh, it's just a pistol grip stuck on there. But no, this one's like, you know, well thought out. And like moving farther back in your stock, like you got your sling mount on either side, but you also got this adjustable cheek. So you can bring it up or down, whatever you want to do. Depending on, also depends on what optic you're running as well, I guess.
If you're running something a little bit higher like this red dot is compared to your traditional ghost ring, it's nice to have.
You may want something a little bit taller.
And it's easily adjustable. So here on the side, there's just some Allen screws that, you know, any Allen wrench you have sitting around the shop, you're going to be able to pull it out and adjust it, pull it up, or pull it down, whatever you may be. Moving further back, you have two sling attachments here. These are attached using a more traditional sense where they just loop on through, and then you can run a QD point here at the top. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't run a QD back there and up here.
That's one thing you'll see, like on mine, I have the Magpul stock on the rear, and it comes with QD points in the back for the option for QDs. This one doesn't have that, which, you know, but
I mean, I guess it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's just I think they have every other option back there. Why not just go ahead and do it?
Yeah, because you got where you could put an actual like stud.
The OG system.
Yep.
All right. Further back, we have a butt pad.
It's pretty soft. I mean, for what it is, like it did its job.
Oh yeah, it did pretty good. So Sparky, that's kind of the specs, features. Let's talk a little bit of how we have this thing set up. There's not really a lot to it. It's a very simple setup. We have a Troy sling on it.
I like that a lot.
You like the Troy sling?
I sure do.
It's brand new.
I like that.
Testing her out. Shout out Optics Planet. We have a Surefire Mini up here on the front. I like the Surefires. They're really reliable. They're really good lights. I wish there was a kind of a better system for getting it on, but you can only do so much with the shotgun. I mean, it's not like an AR-15.
You could put a pressure pad on the bottom, but then you gotta do something with your cord.
Or, you know, you could tape one here to the side. There's some options there. They're just not as, you know, nice as...
If you had some more, you know, M-lock, you could more easily mount a pressure pad.
Yeah. Or if you did something like, if there was more like a rail adapter that could probably go across the top. I don't know. I've seen those on some shotguns. Yeah. But not that big of a deal. You know, turn the light on before you go in somewhere dark. Moving here to the top, we have a super cheap Holosun 403. I don't remember what exactly. This is the B. The C is the C is the one that has the solar panel. Got this for a deal at PSA. It was like $150 or something like that. No, you can't beat it. We really like our Holosun optics. They hold up well. They
good for the money.
They do good for the money. For just an inexpensive red dot. And that's pretty much the build. The build. Air quotes the build. Sparky, would you recommend this to somebody, you think?
If you got the money. You know, if you want to spend $2,000 on your home defense shotgun, or you just want a tactical style shotgun, I mean, you can't. It's not a bad option at all. It's just it's $2,000 though. Yeah. Well, think of it like 1,600 to 1,700. Okay. Well, yeah.
All right. So let's ask the big question: this or Benelli? An M4.
I'd probably go Benelli.
Why? Real? Just track record?
I mean, they're both well-respected shotgun manufacturers. So, and they've been doing it for forever. So they're not. It's not like you're comparing, cheap to your higher end. They're both high-end shotguns. I don't know. I just
like the idea.
I just like the Benelli better. I've shot more Benellis, so maybe that has a little bit to do with it. Slightly biased, but I mean, I like this a lot. But I'd probably lean towards that Benelli. Just comparing inertia to gas.
That's also true.
Yeah, like your inertia system. Sure, a Benelli shoots pretty light. Like the recoil is not that bad, and I mean neither is this being a gas operated. So it's kind of.
What about reliability? Would you prefer an inertia system over a gas system in terms of reliability? Getting dirty?
My understanding is inertia tends to be a little more reliable because, like, as this gun gets dirtier, shotgun shells are nasty. There's bass 22s. So, like, the gas system, as it gets dirtier and dirtier and dirtier, you're going to have performance issues. Yeah. Like, for its cycling, because it's using the gas to work everything. Inertia is just the force of the shell going off, pushing it back. So inertia, from my understanding and other people I know, the consensus is inertia is more reliable. At least that's the principle behind it.
Right.
So, but depending on your inertia shotgun, you might
have issues.
You might feel the recoil a little bit more. Like you'll feel the bolt coming back here.
I got you.
Like I've shot some, and I have some that when you're shooting, like you feel the bolt coming back. This you don't get that because it's gas. People can sit there and argue all day long which is better, gas or inertia.
Right. Well, there's your hot take from Sparky for the day. Ultimately, I think if this is something you're looking into and you probably won't be disappointed by it.
Oh, no.
It is a heavy price. So, I mean, if you're looking for a higher end tactical shotgun, you'll be happy with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is a great shotgun for the money, and it's reliable. It functions perfectly. It ate everything. Out of the 6 different ammunition types we shot through it, it did great with all of them. So I don't really think you're going to run into any issues if you're looking to get it. It is very high priced, looking at that $1,600 to $2,000. It will outperform your $500 semi-automatic shotgun, but
But the only way it will is if you use both of them a lot.
Exactly. You got to use both of them a lot, and you got to actually practice with them, and you got to actually shoot the living crap out of them before you start to notice,
those differences.
Those differences, because the $500 shotgun will go out there and eat 300 rounds.
Yeah, if you take it out once a year to blast pumpkins with, then you're not going to tell a difference.
No.
But if you're using this for your job, you're going to be able to tell a difference.
Or you want we talk about it a lot, the confidence in the weapon, the confidence
it's reliable, it's not going to break.
Yeah, that it's not going to break, that it's going to be holding up, and people put a lot of thought into that and worry about stuff like that. So I think if this is something you're looking into, you won't be disappointed ultimately.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Comment Sparky. Tell him about his shotgun experience, your shotgun experience. Tell Sparky about your shotgun experience.
Tell me if you like gas or inertia, which one you like better.
Big thank you to TrueShot for sending out all this for the different testing. We really appreciate it. And as always, guys, take someone outdoors. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye, Felicia.